In the forest, there lurks around scary people. And today we're going to talk about it. Let's get through it. We are talking Grim Forest. And I kind of want to point out, I've played one round of Grim Forest, and oh my god, did I make mistakes. I will try to point out certain champions that's been so helpful for me, but I'm also gonna point out 5 buffs and 5 debuffs that are really, really important when it comes to this, and also some sort of tips and tricks and what you can do with Grim Forest. And when all hope is lost, there might still be hope. The worst action movie trailer ever. Okay, here we go. In a world where all hope is lost, there's still hope. Like, wait, what? But you just said, okay, anyways, let's get through let's go through the thing. Okay, I'm not gonna do all these in order, like, number 1, okay? We're just gonna talk. We're just gonna get through everything, okay? First thing, there's a little bit like some people say, hey, all the freaking attack champions on the left and then all the supports on the right, okay? Or you can just mix and match. I actually prefer all the attackers, all the damagers, and all that boom boom pow on the left. And then all the sort of patting, helpful massaging, all the champions that can like do the freaking just massage. And, just get in there, get in the muscles, and just maybe like cleanse some knots in your muscles and everything. Basically all the supports on the right. That's been the most helpful for me. I by the way, ignore this level 1 Phoenix. Okay. That's what I would recommend. Going with both tactics, I feel like this would be the way to go. And we're on hard right now. And yeah, so that's tip number 1. Okay. Then we're gonna get to buffs and debuffs. I'm gonna go through all the buffs first. There's res, heal, cleanse, turn meter boosts, and shields. Those would be my sort of buffs that I would feel like are really, really important to bring. There are a couple more that are really important, but I feel like those are the most important. There are specifically on hard, depending on how your roster is looking, but like I am relying so much on cleanse. If I'm not running in with a champion that can cleanse or heal, I feel like I'm gonna lose this, especially on hard. Shields also really, really, really good, because like some of the champions hit like a freaking truck. If you do not have CC for that, you kind of just need to like take it on the shin, and then you better be ready. And then turn meter boosts. Sometimes you need to go quicker than the enemy champion. Specifically, we have this little guy. Okay, now I would say that we're going into the debuffs, but if you I don't know if you can get through with turn meter boosts and just, well, you can't heal reduction either way, honestly, on this guy. Like, I mean, yeah, or I believe, or you can kill his chest really quick as well. But like, it's pretty tanky on hard, to be honest. But yeah, these sort of debuffs. Let's just get through them as well. Block buffs. Really, really important. HP burn, super important. There are certain enemies that like is really, really tank. Like, has a lot of health. And you go like, how the hell am I gonna get through this? HP burn is just, I feel like it's so important on some of these stages. Heal reduction. If you don't have it on like the Mimic, for example, or specifically some other champions combined with, well, champions with heals and stuff like that. Heal reduction, it's so important, and thank freaking God I have Cold Heart. I'm to the point where I'm also really relying on Lemonici Goldwing, and I feel like, should I book her down to like a 3-turn because of the block buffs and heal reduction? She got both, which is really, really nice. You just need to hit them. But yeah, block buffs is just super important, as well as decreased defense, really nice as well to have. And then freeze. Turn meter control is something that I found super nice, because there are certain levels before you even reach the 3rd wave. Maybe the 2nd wave is super annoying. It's like being able to freeze everything And if you can also remove their buffs, super. So, with that, I'm gonna go through some champions that are like, oh, freaking golden for me, okay? Majority of the time, if I can, I rather the turtles. That doesn't always work. One other champion that's kind of free to play if you played for a while, Alice, her A1, being able to remove buffs. I mean, if you have a champion that can literally just remove buffs, that's good. But I've relied on her A1 for so many levels on so many different champions. So you're like, oh, please, okay, here we go, boom, 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 remove buff, cool. Then, as I mentioned before, Lemnisci, the stealing of buffs, really, really nice, and the heal reduction and block buffs. These are two things she covers, which is so nice. Okay. Next one, if you have him, and man, I knew when I pulled him, he's great. I just didn't know how good he would be for my account. It's Feral. Reason being is he puts on block buffs. Okay, it decreases accuracy as well, but increases the resilience on all the enemies as well. Sometimes there's like, oh my god, these poisons or the bombs or the HP burns, they're fucking me over so hard. The increased res and just resisting those abilities, like, and again A2, so good, so good to have. Also, I'm really happy I went for Hilvi, her A2. One thing that I noticed immediately, and I fucking hate that there's one thing I hate about her, okay? That's, I mean, I thought that, like, the freeze removes all buffs and places a freeze debuff on all enemies. Cool. And then her passive. Whenever an enemy is freezed, whenever an enemy receives freeze debuff, this champion steals one random buff from them and place a HP burn. I wish this would, like, her A2 would place HP burn. Because one thing that I didn't really think about, and maybe you did the same, I don't know, or maybe I'm just stupid. I thought she would be great on bosses. Like, man, I'm gonna be able to apply HP burn. Dude, Spider, boom, gone. Her, solo everything. Freezing everything, placing burn as well. Well, the freeze kind of is counterproductive to some degree, I guess. But still, I was like, oh my god, so good. And then I realized, it doesn't really work on bosses, does it? Because they need to be frozen, they can't be frozen, so kind of sucks. However, for wave control, controlling the waves up to bosses, she's really good. The revive is also really nice. But her A2 on, like, getting up to those, like, wave 1, wave 2, oh, bro, really good, really good. So yeah, super happy with Hilvi. Then we have Coldheart. For me, she's level 50. I mean, I feel like I kind of want to build her tanky and then with a bunch of accuracy, because right now, man, on hard, I mean, yeah, she's 50, but dude, she goes down real quick. She gets like one shot. So that's just my build on her. But this is my most, like, the highest guaranteed of placing a what's it called, heal reduction. So yeah, if I have her on my team, she needs to be tankier. I could just, like, almost, I could be like, okay, good, heal reduction is covered. Not like, yeah. But, yeah, build her accuracy, and I will probably build her tanky. Accuracy and tank, in order to survive. Another one, Geo. Hell yeah, bro. Being able to place the HP burns, being able to place or remove the buffs as well. Really nice. So, Geo plays a big role. Again, removing buffs from the enemies is something that I value so much, especially, and again, Sand Grasp as well. Then, do we have anyone else that I would kind of point out? Donnie, really nice, specifically with the Shell Shocker, and then the cleanse, and then the heal, super nice. His passive as well. Someone's about to die. Nope. Turned him up with the health as well. Like, yeah. Donnie is really good. Who else is like a star for me? Elva, really good. Yeah, I, if I have Alva on my team, I feel safe. Yeah, and if I have the shields and if I have HP burns and Alva, I feel like I could take on most stages to some degree. Who else, man? The turtles are really good. I mean, Donnie or Leo is really nice, but combined with the other ones as well, because his passive relies on the A3 hits like a sort of truck, but it heavily relies on being below 50%, so we can just clap them. The Mytha, the cleanse, the heal, the block damage, really nice. I feel like I mostly mentioned a little bit of mix, a little bit of supports, a little bit of nukers as well. But yeah, those would be the ones. There's a couple free ones, honestly, like Liminici, Alice. That's it again? Yeah, okay, so 2. But yeah, those champions help me out a ton. Another one, like I put him in there just for the healing reduction. Yeah, he hasn't been too much of a help, honestly, yet, but he might be this round. I'm not sure. We'll see. But hopefully he'll do some stuff. And it's, again, just basic. Places block debuffs and all that. Yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, those are the champions that are really nice for. And then, one thing that I want to just end on is, even though you can't clear hard, maybe not even normal, I managed to get both chests from normal and hard, and I struggle. I think I took down 2 bosses on hard, but when you've cleared all paths you can, or when you have like, if you're like, oh fuck man, I can't do anything, I can clear some nodes, but that's it, but what's the point? Do it anyways. Clear the nodes, clear the sort of walking paths, because the charms could be there, and collecting these 2 chests is so good. I believe in the hard one you get the you get the fragments for the mythical champion, and there's some really nice pieces here as well. So yeah, being able to clear these nodes, even though you can't like take on them, just clear all the walking paths as you can, and hope for the collecting both 15s, or like, yeah, so there's still hope is kind of what I'm referencing to the beginning. And yeah, I mean, I'm personally focusing on normal in the beginning just to clear everything, because the last boss drops a heck of a ton of items and it's really nice. But yeah, also when you're stuck at the end, when you're like, okay, I can't clear anything, there comes a time, for me at least, where I'm like, okay, I can get this stage, but man, I need. So sometimes there's days where I'm like, okay, I'm focusing on this node here, okay, we're trying to clear this, but man, I need this champion. Redraw the token, see what you get. So just don't give up on it. There's still things to sort of collect. And one thing that's really nice, what we noticed, is the coins and everything, they transfer over to the next reset as well, which is really nice. So you don't feel like you need to waste them. But yeah, on one more thing that I just realized is, if we're gonna go the remnant summons, in Grim Forest there are the what the hell do you call these? What are cursed remnants? There's cursed remnants to collect here as well, which is really nice, and that's one of the reasons why I actually have one. We're not gonna open it today. We're gonna open it on, I don't know, one day, but not today. Maybe there's some mythical in there. Oh my god! Speaking of mythical, I want to end on this. Tomorrow I will have this. Look at this bullshit. I will have embers, but right now I'm sitting on freaking 99 fragments. Like, come on! All right, guys, what do you think about Grim Forest? And do you like it? Do you not like it? And also, what champion carried you the most in Grim Forest? If you have any advice on the champions that you saw that I have, and you want to give me some advice on who to pick, you know, feel free to just leave it in the comments. But yeah, would be really interested to, you know, see what you think about Grim Forest. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.